Welcome to our class. We're going to show you how to get started with logging in and show you a few screenshots of what the process will look like. So open a browser on your computer, and then first of all you will type ieceducationofutah.org. And you'll pull this up. Now the look of it may change, but there will be a menu on here that says for students. And on that For Students menu, there will be a 2014 classroom link. So go ahead and find that menu and that drop-down menu item and click on that classroom link. That will take you to this screen, or a screen that looks similar to this. Once you get to this screen, you will want to, if it's your first time, you're going to want to enroll. That's going to show a screen like this. So you'll need to type in your first name, your last name, and you can come down here, type in your zip code. You can see these with the red asterisk. That means that they are required. So you definitely need the email address, and then you'll have your personal access code. Now you should have received an email with this personal access code the first day of class. So go ahead and fill that form out and click Submit. Once you complete your initial registration, you'll probably come to a screen that looks similar to this. You should be logged in at this point. Now if you haven't been automatically logged in, then you can go ahead and log in as a returning user. Click on this login button and that will take you to the login screen. But once you have logged in, you'll know that you're logged in because there will be a comment such as this: you're logged in as so-and-so, whatever your login name is. And you'll also notice that once you're logged in, you'll have appear My Courses button over here on the left navigation menu. So go ahead and click on My Courses, which will bring you to a list of the courses that are available to you. It's likely that you'll only have one course that's available to you at any given time. So go ahead and click on the one course that is the one that you should be enrolled in. This will bring up a screen similar to this. This is going to be your classroom page. This is where all of your work will happen. So I just want to show a few navigational tips. You'll see as you scroll down, there will be an introduction area, and in this introduction area there will be a listing of some of the weekly tasks. There's announcements, instructor contact information, and there may be some special instructions for the apprenticeship. As you move down through the menus, you can see that every week has an area that would be available to you. So in week 1, which will assume that you're in week 1, you can click on this area and that will expand to your activities for that week. You'll notice there is some introductory materials. There's a statement of the homework. There's a listing of the various objectives, and if you click on these objectives, there will be additional material there. And as you scroll down, you'll notice there's a section for discussion questions, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. There's a section for assessments. These are the worksheets that will be required each week. There's a section for videos, and then some other resources as well. So as you work through the material for a given week, that's the domain, or that's the range, or that's the area for that particular week. Now some weeks, just as a side note, you can also close that so you can look at it. You'll notice that some weeks there are 2 lessons for a given week. So week 2, you notice that lesson 202 and 203 in this example are the required lessons for that particular week. So I'm going to go back to lesson 201 and come down and look at discussion questions. As you may know, each week we have 2 deadlines. We have a deadline on Wednesday evening. We have a deadline on Sunday evening. The Wednesday night deadline is the discussion question. The discussion question has multiple questions that you'll be required to answer. They're similar to a forum, and I'm sure many of you are aware or have worked with forums before. So you're required to give a response to each of these numbered discussion questions, and then if you have additional questions, you can also respond in the question and answer forum. That's the Wednesday night deadline. The Sunday night deadline is basically when we complete everything else for the week. So all of these worksheets you'll be responsible to complete the assessments that are listed under this assessment section by Sunday night deadline.